Are you able to see my screen? Automatic set होना चाहिए. Build वगैरह.
Yes, Sumit.
Yes.
Okay. So let me check whether I have started the recording. So recording is started. So here we will learn two important topics today. So first of all, we will learn how to take the screenshots in Selenium. Okay. So whenever your test code failed, so somehow your client may ask that you have to provide the screenshot of failure. So we will be learning that suppose this is the website. So how we can take the screenshot of this page. Okay. So after that, we will learn one topic related to Maven, which is called Maven profiling. So as of now, let us first start with this topic, okay? How to take screenshots in Selenium. So if I come here, so you can see that I have created one project. It is a Maven project. Screenshot hyphen Maven hyphen profiling. Okay. So here I will be explaining a screenshot topic, and also I will be telling the Maven profiling. So this is why I have given this name. So here you can see as of now I have not done any changes here in this pom.xml file. So let me, okay, so this is our pom.xml file. So before starting our code, let us inject the dependencies first. So let me get it, the dependencies which we are required. So if I open Chrome, so here I will write Selenium. So let me go with this one. Okay, you can choose anyone. So let me go with this one this time. Actually, the reason why I am going with this one is because when I was yesterday I was trying to inject this dependency, but if I am using these kind of dependencies from this, I was getting some kind of unnecessary error. So this is the reason I am going with this. Okay, so let me copy this dependency and place it here inside dependencies tab. So press Ctrl S and come here. So this is the sample project I have created, sample package I have created, which is, you can see the name screenshot hyphen maven hyphen profiling. So here I have created one class. Okay, so I think let me try to import this time. It should work. So let me import WebDriver and import the code. Okay, so let me open the website URL. So what is the website? Let us try to take the example of the three schools. So copy the website URL and here I will place it. Let me save it. Okay, so all the errors are gone. Okay, anyways, it is not an error, so we can leave it. So after that, what I have to do, I have to take the screenshot. So to take the screenshot, first what we have to do, this is our driver object. So what we have to do, we have to first typecast. You can say typecast driver object to takes a screenshot. So let me write. Let me write first like that. Then I will do takes capital S should be there. Okay, so how we can do the typecasting of our driver object? So if I write driver here, and inside that I will write takes short. Okay, after that, let me place one bracket here as well, function bracket here, and I will do like that. So what we are doing here, we are just telling our driver object that you have to perform some screenshot function. So this is the reason I am typecasting it. So as of now, I have not imported the package, so you are seeing this error. But after that, once we typecasted our driver object to this take a screenshot, then there is one method which is called get a screenshot. Okay, so I think I have not incorporated the dependencies in the pom.xml file. So let us get this as well. So let me write this first screenshot as. So how you have to get the screenshot. So once you will get the screenshot, you want that your screenshot should be in a file. So I will write output type output type dot dot file. So here I am saying when you will get the screenshot. So I want the screenshot output in the form of file. So let us try to. I think I can do it. So you can see that import take a screenshot. So import this. So you can see. Okay, so this is one interface. So we are just typecasting our driver object to take the screenshot. Okay, and here I think also. Okay, let me remove this T here. Okay, so after that, what I will do here, I am saying I am going to get the screenshot in the form of file. So here on the left hand side, if I have to catch that file, I will write file of source. So whatever the screenshot you will get from here, that will be placed in this src variable. Okay, you can give any name, and let me import the package as well. Import file. Okay, once you after the execution of this one, okay, so once you will get the screenshot in this file, so the next step, what you should do, you want the screenshot in your local directory, right? So this is suppose I want my screenshot in this directory. So if I open this, so this is so if I want to, okay, let me come to downloads now. So if I want my screenshot here, okay, so how we can do? So let us see what is the path till here. So let me copy the path of my local directory. So this is the path. Okay, copy the path, and after that there is one class which is called file utils. So I think I will not be able to import the package of this class because I am not. Okay, so let me what I will do. Okay, so I will not be able to import the package. So let's get the package dependency of this class. So I will again come to my Maven repository. Here I will write commons this one. So if I type like this and click on search, so file utils class is present inside this. Okay, so click this, and here you can go with the latest one. No issue. Here, copy this, and after that you have to just place in this form.xml file so that you will going to get the package from this dependency. So save the file, and after that you can see pending workspace. So it is just retrieving all the necessary files and the packages. So if I come here again, so still it is working. So after that, what we have to write till now, let me write the code. Then we have to perform some operation, which is copy the file. I have to copy the file. So you can see here, this is the source file. So our screenshot is present in this file. So copy this here, and after that, what I want to create one. You can say new file, but you will see where I have to place the file inside my, you can say, local directory, which is this one. So what is the path again? Let me copy the path. This is our path. Copy this, and then come to this. Okay, so inside that you have to provide the path. So in the double quotes you can provide like this, and after that whatever the file name we want to provide. Suppose I want to provide W3 schools. Okay, and after that you have to provide what kind of file extension. So if you want to give PNG, then you can give PNG. If you want a JPG, then you can provide JPG. So let me provide JPG this time. I'm just saying that. Okay, so let me add throws declaration, and I think I should. Okay, so you can see that this this class is present commons.io, right? So this is the reason I have injected that dependency in my form.xml file, because this class is present inside commons.io. So after that, this is the only step you have to do if you want to take the screenshot. So let us try to get the screenshot, and let me try to run this program. Let us see. So as of now, you can see this is our file name, and you can see there is no file present in here, right? Which is having the name W3 schools. So before that, let me try to maximize the window. So driver dot manage. dot window. This is the simple code you can provide to maximize your Chrome browser. Okay, after that, save it and try to run this file. So if I right click on run as Java application. So program is started. This website open, and after that I think we have done. So you can see your program is terminated, which means your or you can say which our this program is terminated, which means our execution is complete. So if I come to my directory, you will see that this you can see the time. I think time is not okay. Time is you can see the correct time 17:17. Okay. So if I open this, you will find the screenshot. So you can see that this is the screenshot you got. Okay. So is it clear to everyone that how we can take that simple screenshot? Then I will be proceeding forward because I have to explain some more new things in this. Is it clear?
Hello, can you explain once?
Okay. Okay. Sure. No issue. What I was telling that if we have to take the screenshot, here I have just maximized my window and here just I am opening the website. So before to take the screenshot, okay, we have to typecast here what I am doing. I am typecasting my driver object to this takes screenshot so that after typecasting, this driver object will have the capability to take the screenshot. So after typecasting, there is one method which is called get screenshot s. Okay, so you can see the method what it is saying capture the screenshot and store it in the specified location. So this is the method we are using, and inside the method, I am saying I want to get the screenshot in the form of file. So once this line will give me the screenshot of the page in the form of file. So here on the left hand side, I am storing that in one file variable because the screenshot is in the form of file. So this is the reason I am creating this uh, class variable src variable which is of type file. So once you will get the screenshot here, our next step is to copy this screenshot. This file will have the screenshot, and I want that this screenshot should be present in my local directory. So here I am saying file util.copy. So you can see this class will have this method copy file, which will help us to copy our screenshot from this variable to our local directory. So here I have provided the local directory path, and after that I'm providing whatever the file name you want to have. So if I say suppose this time if, if I say screenshot, you can give any file name, and this time let me change the file name to png. Okay, so this time if you take the screenshot, run the program, then this time the file extension will be png file. So let us try to run it again. You can see that website has got it completely. It will just loading. So let us wait for that finish. Okay, so it is taking longer time, but let us wait. We do not have any other option because after the loading of the website, Selenium will come to the next step, which is taking the screenshot. So you can see our program is terminated. Our program is terminated, and after that, if I check my this is our file name is screenshot.png. If I come to this, you can see that this is the file. If I right click, what is the extension it will have? It will have png. You can see. So this is how you can take the screenshot. So is it clear to you now? Said, I think Said has asked the question, right?
Can you open the screenshot?
No.
Sorry.
Can you open the screenshot? Open
Yeah,
that
let
image.
me open. You can see this is PNG format, right?
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Okay. So this is one thing. Okay, so is it clear to everyone? Then I will proceed forward.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So here we have taken the screenshot, but you might be, but our agenda should be to not to take the screenshot of this homepage every time, right? So what happen in general? Suppose you come to this page, okay. After that, suppose you have to validate whether you are getting the Python text here or not. So here, what we can do, we will check if suppose here instead of Python, Java is present. So what will happen? Our test case will fail, and then we have to capture the screenshot of the failed page. But here you are saying that I am just taking the screenshot of that driver, that homepage of the website. Okay, so here suppose as of now, let us try to do that with if else condition. So suppose if and if I say if suppose we have two text. Okay, so I am not using get text here. So suppose after running, if I say python dot equals, that is equals only, equals, if I write python again, no issue. So what I am trying to say here, if I put else condition, I am saying that we have to take a screenshot only when our test case will fail. There is no point of taking the screenshot if our test case is passing. So what I'm saying, suppose you are running the website and here you are getting using the get text method. Okay, so once you will reach here, suppose you fetched this Python. So this time, suppose let me write capital P only, capital P Y T H O N. So if I'm saying if the text is correct, then I will say that system.out.println test case working fine. I do not want to take the screenshot in that case. Working fine. But after suppose, okay, so we are not going to execute that code. But suppose this code, this Python text is not exactly equal to this. Suppose Java came here when you are running the code and you get the text Java here. So what will happen? In that case, I will say, okay, my test case is failing because I am not able to see, I am not able to match the text which I have provided, but sometimes it got changed due to the code changes in the website. So this text change on the website. So this time I will say our test failed. Test failed. So in that case only you have to, we will come to else condition and then we will take the screenshot. So is it clear to you everyone that when we have to take the screenshot?
Yes.
Okay. So here one thing I would like to tell you that I hope everyone has attended the test ng section. So here any one of you can tell me that how we will know every time that where our test case got failed. So suppose if you have a 5,000 method, if you have 5,000 method, so will you going to write this screenshot code every time in those 5,000 methods, or you can use some other concept? Anyone have any idea? Because I think Vandan has told you in that section that what we can use when we will develop the
Yeah, we
program.
can use listeners.
Sorry.
We can use listeners like
Yes, yes. So listeners, okay. So here I am not going to show you the listeners code, but when you will use listeners concept, okay. So what will happen? Listeners will have some kind of method like test start and test case failed. So what will happen every time when your test case will fail, we will provide the code in the listeners method. Okay. So we will provide that code only once, and whenever your test case will fail, you will go to this code and execute it. But here, as of now, okay, we are not going to see that. But here, my agenda is to tell you that how you can use this code to take the screenshot. So here, there also, you will use this kind of code. Okay, these two line of code. So as of now, let me remove this. I want to show you one more thing. If I remove this, so this is fine. We are able to take the screenshot. But here, you will see. Let me open that screenshot again. So if I open this, you will see that this screenshot is not of the whole page. What if I want to get the screenshot of the entire page? You can see this is only half of the page. But if I come here, uh, let me again come to this. So this is just the whatever the page it is seeing, it is taking. But if I want to take the screenshot of the whole page, then we should also know how to do that. Okay. So for that, we will going to use one API, which is called API should, yeah, it is. Let me write it here. So the not API should, it is A should API we will use to take the A should API we use to take full page screenshot. Okay. So how to get that? So first of all, let me get the dependency which is required for that API. So come here again and let me close this. Let me open it in my original browser. So if I say, okay, so type on Google A short Maven. So this is the one. So after that, okay, so you can go with this one as well. But when I was using this, so I was getting some kind of unnecessary error. So you can go with this one. Okay, second one. Both are same. Okay, no issue you will find. So you can go with the second one. Copy this and paste it in this form.xml file. Then we will going to get all the classes and the packages that will help us to take the entire page screenshot. So I think I can place it here and control save. So this is the ashort API dependency and come here again. Okay, after that, okay, I think, okay, so this code is for taking a screenshot of the not of the entire page but only a part of it. Okay, so after that let us take so let us use the ashort API to take the full, you can say, full page screenshot. So how we can do? So this is the object of this class. Okay, ashort. So if I, you can see, okay, capital S will come here. Ashort, import the package. Okay, so this is the one, first one, import ashort. So after that, if I put dot operator, so here you will get one method which is shooting strategy. Shooting, this is the one. Okay, so let me write the code first. Okay, then I will explain you what this code is doing. And inside that, what I will write, there is one class which is shooting gs dot view viewport. Yeah, I think it is the, okay, it is this one. And inside that, I will provide the some millisecond number. So this is 1000 millisecond, okay, which is equal to 1 second. And inside that, after that, I will use one more method which is take a screenshot. So inside that, I have to provide my driver object. So let me provide it. Okay, so after that, what will happen? We are going to get our screenshot, and let me place my screenshot in one variable. So what is, let me give that name variable as screenshot. So here I am going to get my screenshot, and we have to also mention one of the class which is called screenshot. Okay, let me import the package. Import this screenshot. Okay, first one. You're having only one import statement here, and I think it is complete. So what this method is doing, sorry, what this line is doing, see, this is the object we have created. If I place my mouse here, this is the class. Okay, so we have created the class object with the help of new keyword. After that, this class object, this is one object, new short a short, because with the help of new keyword we create the object. Inside that object, if I put dot, this is one strategy. Okay, so we have to uh, use this method, shooting strategy. So this is the method we are using, and inside that I am saying, okay, so this is also the class to use the strategy. And if I place this method, so what is saying, will scroll viewport while shooting. It is saying whenever I will take the screenshot, I will scroll down. So I think it is the, what this method is saying. Whenever I am taking the screenshot as well, I will scroll down as well, and I will take the screenshot of the entire page. Okay, so this is the method. You can see here, will scroll report while shooting. And what is this time? So this time is in the millisecond. So here it is saying, we are saying 1000 millisecond, which is equal to 1 second. So if I provide 1000 millisecond, which is equal to 1 second, so it will scroll to this web page within an interval of 1 second. Okay, so it will scroll very fast. Okay, but let me, okay, so what I am saying, okay, so again, what I am saying, that this method is expecting one parameter. It is if I provide 2000, let me provide 5000. So it will 5000 millisecond equal to 5 seconds. So it will scroll down within an interval of 5 seconds. So how it will do? It will start from here, and after 5 seconds it will scroll. After 5 seconds it will scroll. After 5 seconds it will scroll, and it will go till the end. Okay. So here what I will do, I want to scroll it very fast. So I will provide 1 second. Okay. And after that, this is another method. You can see what this method is saying. I will take the screenshot of the whole page, but it just provide me the driver object. So this is how I am providing the driver object. And once you will get the screenshot of whole page with the help of this highlighted line, this is the class variable I'm creating. So result of the screen capture, okay, contains the final image and all the required information. So whatever the screenshot you will be going to get in the form of image, this variable will be able to hold, because I am creating one variable which is of type this class, and this class has the capability of holding our you can say screen capture. So is it clear to everyone this code of line? Then I will proceed forward.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay, I hope it is clear to everyone. So once we get our screenshot here, so we are going to do the same step again, but this time we will use different class. So there is one class which is called image. Image. Actually, image IO is one class. If I provide this, right? So this class, let me write it this more. So I think let me do that. Okay, so this is one class which is called image IO. You can see a class containing static convenience method for locating image reader and image writer. Okay, so what this class will do? This class will help us just like this class. It will copy this screenshot from our this object. This you can call them at a variable as you want. From this variable to our local directory. So how we can do? You can see first of all our screenshot is placed here. So I will say the screenshot dot get image. So get with the image what you are having. Okay, so I will get the image, and after that I will provide what is the extension of that file should be. So I am saying it should be PNG. Okay. After that again I will use this statement. I have to copy that in my you can say local directory. So this step will going to be the same, and after that I will again copy this and paste it here. So let me put the file name as different. So what I can do, I can write whole page screenshot. Okay, so let me write that whole page screenshot. So I'll be getting any error. So let me remove this. Okay, I think we do not have any error. So again I'm saying, let me make it like that. What this class will do, this class have the capability to write your this class have one method which is write, and that method will help you to get the image from this variable to your local directory. Okay, so let us try to run this first. Okay, so let me comment this. We do not require it as of now. So let us check this time whether it is able to take the whole page screenshot or not. So run this. You can see it will scroll. It will again, when the once the website will load, it will try to scroll every time within an interval of 1 second. So website is still loading. It is still loading, so it is taking the time. You can see that it has started to scroll down. Okay, it will scroll, and then it will reach to the end. Then it will scroll. And when it's scrolling every time, it is taking the screenshot. So I think we have reached to the end of the page, and I think our program is usually also completed. You can see the terminated here. So let us open the directory which is downloads. Okay, so we should find this file whole page. So this is my directory. So you can see that this is the file which I have named. So if I open this, so you will see entire, because the entire page screenshot we are getting if we are using ashot API. So is it clear to everyone? If we want to take the whole page screenshot, then how we have to do this?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
To everyone, right? So we will see what we will do when you will come to that. Here, as you can see that I am only taking. Suppose if you want to run this again, okay. So you want that every time we do not have to provide the file name here. Okay, so when you will come to that framework lecture, so from Monday I think, yeah, right. So from Monday your framework building is going to start from the scratch. So I will suggest you to do not miss that. Okay, so in the framework when you implement taking a screenshot, then here there we will discuss. Okay, I think one then will going to teach you only. So there we will discuss that how to take the different screenshot every time, and you do not have to provide the file name. So there should be some mechanism where you can take the file name at the runtime only. Okay. So here, as of now, this is the only thing I want to tell you about the screenshot. Okay. So then we will proceed forward. Okay. So can I proceed forward?
One question. Where is these screenshots getting saved, stored?
Sorry.
I'm saying that where is this? Where are these screenshots getting saved or stored?
Here it is stored in this directory. If I copy this and if I open this path, so I have to remove provide single slash here because here it is expecting. You can see. So here it is the screenshot. Whatever the path you will provide, there it will store. Is it clear?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, like, if we want to share these with the management or with the higher, say the leads, and also, we'll have to do it like we'll be, sharing them separately, or will there
No,
be
no, no.
a folder with?
When you will do that framework lecture here, there should be some mechanism. When you will take the screenshot, you have to provide the file to that upper management. So here we will learn that how to generate the reports. In that report, you have to we will do some kind of a configuration. So every time you will take the screenshot, your screenshot will going to be present in that report, failure test case report. Okay, so that is how you have to provide, not like this. Here I am just telling you the coding part of that, how to take the screenshot. Okay.
Acha, acha, okay. Got
Okay.
it. Got it.
So yeah. Okay. So screenshot is done.
Sir, it is not necessary to put it down in a like a C or D path or like downloads.
You can provide any path you like.
Okay, okay,
Okay. So okay, let me do one thing.
okay.
Let me change the path. Okay. So let me store it. Okay, not here. I think let me store it here. Okay. So if I see the path, so this is our path. Yes, this is documents, not downloads. Okay, let me take. Okay, so only here also. Let me store it here. Okay, so this folder is empty. So this is the path. Okay, copy this. Is this is the path? Let me check. Okay, so if I say what is the path we can do. Okay, so this is the actual path. Okay, so copy this and after that I think provide it here. Yeah. So this time this screenshot will be stored in that path. So if I run it, see this time here as of now you do not have any screenshot. So let us wait. Okay. Whether that file should be generated here. So I think website is loaded. So it is again started to scroll down and take the screenshot of every page. Okay, so this is done. And let me open that. You can see. This time I provided this path, so this is the screenshot. So is it clear?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So let us move to our very important topic. So let me first save this code. Okay. So here is the code. Let me save this code. Okay, I will share that in the classroom later on. Let you save that in the note, right? So I'll save this. So close this. Okay. So now we will see this Maven profiling. Okay. So to do that, first let me make the project. I think we have already done made the project. So here in this project only, I will tell you Maven profiling. So this screenshot part is complete, and after that, let us focus on this Maven profiling. Okay. So let us do one thing from here to here. Let me remove this. Let me remove this as well. We do not require them. Remove this. So I need to I think even import it and import it. So okay, I think we do not have any error. So what I will do, let me create some file. Okay, so let me delete this as of now because I've already copied the code. Let me write four classes here. Okay, so if I say what should be our first class, let us say we'll say bike test. So it is here I'm providing just random class. Okay, so this is one class, and let me make three more classes as well. This is one class. So suppose it is car test. Okay, so again two more. So what should be the third one? Let me define it as computer class. Class. Okay, so let me provide test. Okay, so one more we have left, which is new class. So let me name this as laptop, or I think I should give okay laptop anyways. I think I should give. Okay, so suggest me any name, anyone from you. I'm not getting good names. What should I name the fourth one? No suggestions?
Mobile, just
Yeah, let us give over. So this is also class. Okay, so inside that class, okay, first I will write one test case. Okay, so I hope you know that we can use the test and the at the rate test, and we can write one test case here. Okay, public. You can say public void. What is this? Pipe. So pipe hyphen EC, which means test case. So here I will say system.out.println. So pipe test case. You can say executed I will write. Okay. So once we will execute this, so here also you can see that we are not getting test ng. I think. Okay, I think we are able to hear it. So have we added test ng dependency here or not? I think we have not added it. So let us first get the test ng dependency. Then only we can use at the rate test annotation. So let me open my browser. So here I will write. Uh, Please put yourself on mute. Okay. Test ng annotation. So here you can get. After that you can come to the latest one. Devashri, can you please put yourself on mute?
Yeah, sorry.
No, no issue. So here you can get the test ng annotation. Copy this. Sorry, not annotation. Test ng dependency, right? So that we can use, and let me provide it here. And yeah, you can give it here. Yeah. After that, Control NS. And after that, I will come here. Let us wait for that to finish. So it is built, and come here again by test. You can see that I got this time. Okay. Once I have implemented the dependency in the form protect event file, I get this import statement. So import this. So this is our one of the test case. And let me copy this. Okay, let me copy this. So here, right test case is done. There is suppose. Okay, so let me rename this. I have given the wrong. Let me rename this as car. So finish. Okay, so test class name is changed. Inside that class, I will again provide one test case. So suppose this time the test case name will be car. So car, and inside that I will write car test case. Okay. So here you can provide a number of test cases, but for the understanding purpose, I'm just providing one dummy test case. Okay. So this is my test case. Inside this computer one, let me write one computer test case. So let me write computer here in the system.out.println, and here I will write computer. So this is my computer test case. Okay. So here the mobile one as well. So okay. So tell me one thing that whether when you when you have attended that Maven lecture. So here in that I think Bandhan has not told you to how to execute that Maven test cases from the command prompt. So I think that command prompt is not discussed there in the Maven. Is it clear? It is what I'm thinking. Oh, is it the correct? What I'm thinking?
Yes.
Okay. So this is computer and last is mobile. So let me name this mobile. So we have four test case, four classes. Inside that classes, we have one test case. Okay. So this is the mobile. So let me write mobile. Okay, I think it is done. Okay, so let me go to that pom.xml file and see here we do not require this one. Okay, so it is related to the screenshot. So let me remove this. So let me remove this and we require this one. Okay, Selenium will be definitely going to require because we have to write our Selenium code. So this is required. This is required. And again, if I come, we do not require this screenshot a shot dependency. So let me remove it from here as well. Okay. So after that, okay. So before uh, you can say triggering this test cases from the command prompt. Okay, let us get one plugin which is called uh, Surefire plugin. Okay, so let me open here. So if I write what this plugin will do, you will going to know it shortly. Okay, so let me get this plugin in the pom.xml file. So come to this official website of Maven. Okay, so here if you click to this uses, click this third one. Here this is the plugin. Okay, so what this plugin will do, you can see the Surefire plugin can be invoked by calling the test phase of the build cycle. So once you will provide the command like this, Maven test, whatever the tests you have defined here, I think you have defined here four test cases are there, one, two, three, four. So with the help of this plugin, you can execute them also. How we can going to we have to implement this. So copy this, okay, copy this and come to this, come to this, yeah, form.xml file only. So on the top of this tag dependencies. Okay, so you can see here this dependency and this is the parent. Okay, that will contain all the dependency which you have provided. So you can write that plugin, you can paste that plugin. You can say once you paste it will download the plugin. So this is the line we have pasted. Okay, so let me provide control s. Okay, so we have just used this plugin. So our I want to trigger all the four test cases which are present inside these four classes. So what I will do, and I will do that from the command prompt. Okay. So every time you should not be clicking on run as one Java application. So let me come to command prompt, and after that let me come to C drive first, cd.log, and provide clear screen. Okay. After that, so what is the folder here? What is the folder it is located? You can see the path of the project. So your project is present till here. So let me copy this path. Okay, this is your project path. So come first of all you have to come to the project path. Copy the project path, click on cancel and come to command prompt. So you have to type the command, change it directly cd and right click. Okay, just you have to right click and then hit enter. So this way and provide clear screen again. So this way what you are saying, you came to the project path and after that. Okay, so there are three commands. First of all, I will say Maven clean. So whatever the temporary files you will have in your Maven project, okay, will be cleaned with the help of this command. So if I press like this, so might be you will get error. So if we get error, we will see this. Okay, so let me hit enter, and it will clean your project. So all the unnecessary files will be. So you can see that it has successfully executed. And after that, there is one more command which is called Maven compile. So compile you do because to check whether your code has not any kind of error. Okay, so if I hit this, it will check whether your four classes, whatever the code you have written inside these four classes, is up to date. Okay, and it will not have any error. So if I hit then Maven compile, then what will happen? See here, maybe you will get error this time. So we will see how to resolve that error. So you can see that you get some error, which is straightforward. You can see. So what it is saying, source option 5 is no longer supported. Use 7 or later. Okay. So what is happening here? If I come to this, right click the project, okay, and come to the resource. I think it is in Java. In fact, I think it is here. Maybe. Yeah, it is here. So what the command prompt is saying, source option 5. This 5 is no longer supported. Use 7 or later. So this is one common error which every user might face. Okay, so how to resolve this? So what this is saying, let us first understand the error. So here, uh, the Maven compiler also uses this J2AC version. Okay, so this Maven compiler also uses this version by default, but it is saying as of now Maven is not supporting this version 1.5. Okay, so what we can do, we have to tell our Maven compiler that it is saying that use 7 or later. So I will say to my Maven compiler that use another version. So here I have already pasted two lines. I think it is here. Okay, so you will also get these two lines from the internet as well. So here, how you can define. So here I am saying that tell your Maven compiler to use 1.8 version. So copy this and come to your Maven file. Okay, so let me not. Okay, I need to close this. So here again I am saying Maven compiler is using this 1.5 version by default, but as of now Maven is not supporting this 1.5 version. So what we have to do, come to com.maven file, and this is the one. Okay, so if I provide below this, okay, you can provide here. So let me remove this. Okay, this is command is not supported here. So inside this properties file, okay, so you can see the first line is same. You can see the first line is same. And after that, what I'm saying this to use that 1.8 version. So what is this source 1.8? I'm saying 1.8, which means if we want our Maven compiler to use the Java 8 language feature. So I'm just saying to my Maven compiler to use the Java 8 feature. Okay. And what is this target? Here I'm saying that whatever the class you have defined here, this target I'm saying whatever the class you have defined here should be compatible with JVM 1.8. So this is the command. If you provide, then Maven will going to use this version. Okay, so you should not go in deep, but let me tell you in brief. So what is the issue we are getting? This source, this option. You can see the source. If I come here, source option 5. So here I am providing source option is 1.8, and you can see target option 5 is no longer supported. So here I am providing the target as 1.8 version. So if I let's close this. If I save this, so I am getting the error because this is already present. So let me remove that and hit Control S. So you can see that it is downloading the required version. And if I try to run this time, so let me run the command Maven clean again. Okay. So this time if you compile, then your error will not going to come. So if I compile this time, it should successfully compile all our. You can see that it has compiled successfully. And if I provide one simple command which is Maven test, then what will happen? It will compile your it will run your all the 4 tests. So if I hit enter, you will see it will run all your test cases. So let us see. You can see when I am providing the test command, it is also compiling at the same time, right? So even if you do not provide the compile, it will compile. So you can see test run 3. So anyone have any issue? So you can see we have 4 test cases, but you are seeing that one test case is not executed. So any one of you have any idea that why that one test case is not executed? You can see that car executed, computer test case executed, mobile test case executed, but this bike test case is not executed. So anyone can tell that why we are getting this?
We have not ordered other request.
Sorry,
We have not other request in that method.
no, your voice is not clear. Can you say it again?
No, because we have not added other request in that class.
Still not clear to me. Okay, let me
Still
try.
not clear.
Can you type in the that chat chat box?
No, actually, I said like we have not added other request inside the
No,
class.
this is not the issue.
And
Let
like
me
this.
just check at the rate. This is the one.
Okay.
You can see I provided at the rate.
Oh, yes, yes. Oh, okay, okay.
Then what you can think that what could be the error? Okay, so let me tell you what has happened. You can see that star here. We have not saved this file. Okay, so first of all, you need to save every file. You can see this file is saved. If I now run this time, then it will execute. The reason was that that file was not saved. This is the reason it do not. You can say executed that. Okay, so this time you will get going to see. You can see it will execute the 4 tests. So you can see test run 4. So is it clear to everyone?
Yes.
Okay. So let us see some more modifications in this. So suppose your client came, you have 4 class, and your client says that I have to run only this test case from the command prompt. Okay, how you can do that with the help of Maven? So you have to just write. Okay, come to here. If I have to run only suppose car test, how I can write? I will write Maven hyphen d. Okay, Maven hyphen d test only test equals to what I will write car test, and after that provide test. So if I do like that, I have to provide this from Maven hyphen d test equals to car test. This is our class name, car test, and after that I am writing test. So if I hit enter, okay, so I provided the wrong command. It should be test. Okay, so it will fail out. Yeah. So let me provide it again. Correct one. If you provide the command like this, then your required test case, you can see it will compile, and after that it will. You can see only one test case executed, which is carbon. Likewise, if you have to only run the mobile test, that last one, which is mobile test. So I will provide the same command, but this time what is the class name? It is mobile test. Mobile test. If I hit enter, you will see that that particular class test case will run. So likewise, uh, you can execute a particular test case if your client wants you to do that. So suppose again client will come to you. So this time you can see only one test case run, which is mobile test case, because I provided mobile. Okay. So likewise, suppose your client came and said to you that I want to run bike test case and the car test case simultaneously. You can use how you can do that. So again, you have to use the same command. Let me write it from the beginning. Maven hyphen. This time I want to run two class at this time. So d test equals to. So let me run bike bike one. This is our class name. Provide one comma, and after that let me run car test. After that run test. So if you do like that, I think it is clear. Okay, if you do like that, then you will see bike and car test case will run. So let us wait for it to finish. You can see. So is it clear to everyone how we can run single and two test cases right? Likewise, if you have to go for three, you can provide comma and provide the third class name, then three test cases will run. Is it clear to everyone?
Can you show me the single class command?
Okay. Means after that you have to write the class. Mobile test is our class. Okay, I want to run only mobile one. So do not worry, I will share the code as well. Okay, do not try to just. I want that you should see first. So you can see that this is the single class command. Okay, so if you execute this, then your mobile class will run. So as of now, we do not come to our main thing, which is profiling. Okay, so I will be coming to that point shortly. So but first let us just understand this. So you can see mobile test case executed. Okay, is it clear now?
Yes.
Okay, so let us see some more modification is there. Okay, so you might be seeing that after the class, this is our mobile test, computer test, car test, bike test. So you might be wondering that why I am writing uh, this name test. Okay, so let me create one more class so that it will be more clear. Suppose if I create class as demo, this is our class. Okay, this time I will not provide test. So if I provide like that, and if I write at the rate you can say test, and if I write public void demo, okay, so again we will do the same thing. So you will understand why I am providing that test at the end of every test class name. So I will write system.out.println demo test case executed. Okay, so save it. Let me import the package. This is the one. Okay, I think we have also saved the file. You can see that no star is present here. So if I try to hit the command Maven test, so that should execute my whole test case. You can see if I provide Maven test, then it should execute all the 5 test cases. Okay, so let us see whether it is you can say whether it is triggering our old test case or not. So it is again compiled. You can see test. You can see test run 4. Okay, but we have we have 5 test cases here. Demo test case is not at all executed. You can see 4 test case executed, but this is not executed. But so if I rename it, see here, if I rename this, yeah, this is the one. So I will write test at the end of it. Finish. Okay, so save it again. This time if I run Maven test, you will see. Let us see. Okay, because there is no guarantee that our code will work fine every time. You cannot be sure every time. So let us see. I think it should. You can see compiling 5 source file. So this time it is compiling 5 and it should run all the 5 class. You can see test run 5 and this is the demo test case. So I hope it is clear to you that if you do not provide test, if you do not provide test at the end of the class file, okay, in Maven only. I am talking about Maven, okay. In Maven, Maven will not be able to identify your class if you do not provide test at the end of the class, okay. So is it clear to everyone that why I am providing this test at the end?
Yes.
Okay. So keep in mind, you have to provide test after every class, then only Maven will recognize your class. Okay. So let us see. Okay. So let me come it here. Come in here. So after that, we have to see this. Okay. This we have to cover. Okay. So as of now, I have not discussed about this, but let us see. Okay. This time, so what I will do, I will convert that project into test.ng. Okay. I hope you know how to create the test.ng XML file. Right click, come to this test.ng and create test.ng. Convert to test.ng. Okay. With this. So click on finish. So you will get this file. Okay, so let me rename that file. So you can see this is the you can see for the 5 class. Okay. So here let me rename that to let me here it is reflector and click on rename. So let me name this is test.ng smoke. So why I'm renaming this? Suppose this test.ng file will have all the smoke test case. Okay, so let me click OK and click on finish. Okay, finish. Did not come. Okay, anyways. So this is our smoke test case file. Suppose in that file there is only uh, let me remove. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me remove this. Okay, so as of now, suppose there are 100 smoke test cases present here. As of now, there are only 2 test cases, which is bike and computer. So in the bike and computer, so I will write smoke bike test case executed. Okay, so let me provide dummy name here. Again, what is the second smoke test? First is bike and second is computer. So I will go here and I will write smoke so that when output will come, we will be sure that our both the smoke test cases are executed. So smoke computer test is executed and you will see this is one. Okay. So these are the 2 smoke test case I have provided in the okay. So after that, what I will do, let me copy this and create one more test.ng XML file. Copy this, copy and paste it again. So this time I have to name that a different name. Okay, I think I have to save this. Always save. Okay, no issue. Okay, so let us give this file name as regression. So here in the second XML file, you can see that test.ng XML file, we have regression test case. So suppose likewise there are total of 100 regression test cases there. Okay, so I think you can save it. So if I this is the regression, this is the regression one. So again, this time let me provide some other class. So let me provide this time bike is bike and the computer are smoke test case. So for the regression, let me go with mobile. So here I will write mobile test. Okay, let me name the class. Here I will write mobile. Okay, and here for the second regression test, I will use uh, car. I think I have not used in the smoke. Yeah, so we can go with the car test case. Okay, so I will write what is my second class for the regression car. Okay, so this is the one. So here you can see from the file this XML test in XML will have regression test case. You can see from the name these two are the regression. Also let me write the output car test in the mobile test. So this is the car test. So once the test case is executed, I will write regression car test execute. Okay, save it. And what is our second class? Which is mobile. Okay, so this is already covered car test and mobile test. So car test I think already covered and dynamic. Okay. Here also I will say regression mobile test case executed. Okay. Save it. Okay, so what will happen? Suppose uh, this. Okay, as of now you can see only two test cases, regression test cases are present inside this, and two smoke tests are present inside this file. But suppose this file will have 100 regression test case, and this file will have. Okay, so before that, what I will do? Let us try to go with only one. You can say that we create one test.ng file as well. Okay, again, I want to show something before that. So this is our normal XML file. Okay, so this is the normal XML file. Okay, which will have all the test case. So if I want to run this whole test.ng XML with the help of Maven, okay, then how we are going to do that? See here again, we will going to use this plugin. This is the plugin I have provided. Okay, so we will going to use this plugin only to trigger our test.ng XML. So how we can do? Again, you can come to their official documentation. Okay, so we do not have to search here and there. Just come to their official documentation. So if I come down, you can see this is the one usage, and if I come down using test.ng. So again, what they are saying, you can see here. I think it is here. Okay, so you have to provide this after version tag. Okay, in your plugin, just provide like this. If I copy this, you will see. If I provide like this, I think it is here. Yeah, after version, if I hit enter, then what will happen? Just provide this and the XML file, test.ng XML file, which you want to execute. So this way, what will happen when you will run your Maven command with the help of Maven test. Okay, so until what you see that it will execute, this command will execute all the 5 files. But if I provide like this in the plugin test.ng.xml, here it will not going to trigger all the file. Okay, whatever the data you will provide, it will first come here and say, okay, I have to run that test.ng XML file. Okay, so this is how you can run the test.ng XML file here. So let me just change the XML file. If I let me remove byte test case from here. Okay, this so it will execute the rest of the test case. So if I again click this Maven test, let me okay, if I do like this time, okay, let me check whether we have saved the project or not. I think all the classes are saved. This time you will see test.g XML test case are the test case which are going to execute. So we should get 4 test cases in our output. You can see running test, and I think okay, we got 5. Let us check why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let us check. What is the issue? Okay, so you can see I think I have again not saved the file. Okay, you can see not saving the file, which means it will run only these. Let me check it again. Okay, so this time I have saved the file. This time it should only execute 4 tests. So let us check. So again it is started. So whatever you are seeing in the blue line is my project name. Okay, so you can see test run for demo car mobile computer. So which test case is not executed? Demo car mobile computer. This test case is not executed because I am running this test in the XML file, and here you will see byte test case is not present. Okay, so likewise if I remove this, let me remove this. If I hit Control S, then you will see only 2 test cases run because you are saying that you have to execute the test XML file this time. So it will run only 2 test cases because test XML file will have only 2 classes. So this time it will run only 2 test cases. So that is checked. So you can see test run 2. These are the only 2 test cases. So is it clear to everyone how we can execute our test XML? Please confirm. Okay, then I will proceed forward. I hope it is clear. Okay, so I think it is clear to everyone. So after that, Okay, so this is one thing. But suppose, uh, again, let me talk to this. So suppose you have 100 smoke tests. So client told you that I want to run only smoke test. So will you going to change this? Will you going to go this to pom.xml? Okay, and you will write this file test-ng-smoke. That is fine. That will run your smoke test, which is not an issue. But again, client will come and say to you that I have to run the regression. So will you again going to go here and change the file name? That is not a good idea. Okay, you should have the some control over this plugin. That every time you have to tell it from here from your command prompt that I want to run regression test case. So in that case, your this test ng regression will run, and when you hit when you tell from this command prompt, then I want to run only smoke test case. So this test ng smoke will run. So this is how this is where the concept of profiling comes into picture. So is it clear to everyone what is the issue we are having? If the client says that you have to invoke only regression and the smoke test case at a time. Is it clear?
Yes, Sumit. Yeah.
Fine. So we will use profiling concept here. Okay. Here I think I have given the same example that there is one file test in the smoke. Here that 100 test cases are there, smoke test case, and 200 test cases are there. So we can use the Maven profiling concept so that we can switch between our test.xml file. So to do that, I think let me open it here. Okay. So inside this build tag, above the build tag, okay, let me create one profile. Let me create parent profiles. Okay. In that profiles we can have multiple profiles. Okay. After that, inside that you can have multiple profiles. So if I write profile, okay, inside that I want to provide the ID of the profile. So if I say ID, so first of all I want to run a regression test case. So I will write regression here. Okay. You can give any name according to the situation, but here I want to run the regression test case. So inside that ID tag, what I will do, I will copy this entire plugin. Okay, from here to here. Copy this, or you can say cut this. Okay, but do not copy it. Cut this. Inside that regression ID, I will say control V. Okay, here I want to run only the regression test case. So I am saying regression. I am naming the regression test in the regression file. Okay, so that it will run all the regression test case. And after that, okay, so I will create one more profile. Okay, let me create it after that. So here one profile is finished. Okay, let me remove the unnecessary spaces. Let me remove it from here. Okay, after that profile I will create one more profile, and after that inside that profile what is the ID I should pass. This time I want to run smoke test case, provide smoke. This time I am saying in the second profile I want to run my old smoke test case. So I think you have to copy it from here to here again. Copy this entire plugin and you can paste it here after that ID. So this is our second profile. Okay, so I think it is correct. Let me check this. Okay, so after that here I am saying I want to execute only smoke test case for the test ng XML file which having smoke test case. So I will say copy this test ng -smoke. So here I will write smoke. Okay, so this I am just saying when we try to run through the command prompt, I will provide this ID name. I will provide this ID name in the command prompt so that Maven will understand. Okay, I have to execute this profile, and this profile will have all my regression test case. Okay, which is fine. After that, again, if I want to execute only smoke test case, so this is the one, right? If I have to execute this, then I will provide this ID. What is the ID I have provided here? You can see smoke. So this way, what will happen? Maven will only going to execute this from here to here, okay? And this test.ng file once executed, it will have all the smoke test case. So likewise, so this is how you can trigger the test. You can trigger the smoke and the regression test case separately. So is it clear to everyone how we are using the profiling concept here? So I think people are either not able to listen to me, or is there any issue? Am I audible or not?
Yes, yes.
See, this part we are going to use in our framework when we will develop the framework from the Monday. So it is very essential to learn this concept. Okay, I hope it is clear to everyone. Then I will move forward. Let me move the space as far. So what I have to do this time, I want to trigger only. Okay, let me save it. Okay, save it before you run. Okay, otherwise it will not work as expected. Again, let me come here. Let me provide clear screen command. Okay, so what I will do this time, I have to run only, you can say, regression test case. So I will write Maven test hyphen hyphen space hyphen p for profile. What is the profile? So I want to run first smoke test case. Okay. So whatever the correct name you have to provide small, all the letters are in small. So this is I'm saying Maven test hyphen p smoke. So I'm saying execute what, which profile ID? This is the profile ID smoke. You can see I have provided a smoke only. Let us check as well. So I think this is the regression profile, and this is the, let's say, smoke. So I'm saying execute this part only. When this part will execute, this test engine smoke file will execute. So whatever the test case which we have, bike and computer. So you can say both are the smoke test case. This is one smoke. And what is the second one? Bike and computer. Yeah, computer. Yeah. So these both should be triggered. So let us check as well. So yeah, let us hit the command. You can see test run 2, and both are the smoke test case. You can see the from at the beginning. The smoke test cases are the only test case which have executed. So likewise, I can say to the client, like suppose client again came and say, I want to run only regression test case. How we can do? Again the same thing. Maven, you can say Maven test is provide one space and hyphen p for profile. What is the profile? Regression. Actually, this whatever that we are writing it here is the ID name. Okay, so this is our ID name. You can see if you want to see whatever the ID name I provided. Come to this format exam, and you can see regression. So smoke one is completed, but I want to run this ID, right? So once this will execute, this whole part will execute only. Okay, and this is the test.ng file that will execute. So what if I come here? These two test cases are present, which are mobile and car. So mobile test case will execute, which is the regression test case, regression one, and second is car. So again, car test case, which is a type regression, will execute. Okay. So after that, if I hit enter, and you will see only regression test case test.ng file will going to execute this time. You can see regression mobile test case executed, regression car test run executed. So likewise, if you have n number of different test case, you can create different profile, and whenever the client will come to you, just execute this command, provide the required ID of the profile, and your required test.ng file will run. So this is how we can use the profiling concept in Maven. So is it clear to everyone?
Yes, Sumit.
Okay. So I think it is clear to everyone. So I will do one thing. Whatever the commands I have provided in Maven, okay. After 2 to 3 hours, I will paste them in the classroom. So okay, so that you will have the entire code as well. Okay. So thank you everyone for attending today's session. We'll be sharing the recording today only. by the end of the day.
Okay. Thank you, Sumit.
Thank you, Nita. Thank you, Mohammed and everyone.
Thanks, Amit.
Yeah.